Adolf Hitler was born on April 20, 1889 in a small Austrian town. Throughout his childhood, Hitler loved to order his peers around and play violent warlike games. As the top of his class in primary school, it appeared the young boy had a bright future. However, the young Hitler dropped out of secondary school and dreamed of one day becoming a painter. During these years, Hitler learned to become a strong German nationalist. Following his artistic dreams, Hitler moved to Vienna when he was 18. Rejected from the art academy there, Hitler was devastated. When World War I broke out, Hitler saw a new beginning. He rejected the idea of fighting for Austria and joined the German army instead. Hitler enjoyed the army, became a highly decorated soldier. After the war, Hitler settled in Munich. In 1920, he joined a political group that shared his disagreement with the Treaty of Versailles. This group later named themselves the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or Nazi for short. Hitler greatly opposed communism and socialist economies. Since many supporters of communist and socialist movements happened to be Jewish, he saw this almost as a Jewish conspiracy. The Nazi Party adopted the swastika as their symbol and set up their own private militia called the Stormtrooper. Hitler, a powerful and methodical speaker, soon became the Führer, a chairman of his political party. Combining his great leadership skills and strong speaking ability, Hitler gained growing fame for the Nazi Party. In 1923, Hitler attempted to seize power in Munich. When the plan collapsed, Hitler was sentenced to 5 years of prison, only 8 months of which he actually served. During his stay, Hitler began to write Mein Kampf, My Struggle, which expressed his goals for Germany. Later, this piece would become the goals of the Nazi Party. Hitler wrote that those were German, preferably blonde-haired and blue-eyed, were part of a superior race, whom he called Aryans. He declared that non-Aryans were inferior and worthless. Hitler mainly attacked Jews, blaming them for Germany's defeat in the war, and described them as Germany's main enemy. After leaving prison in 1924, Hitler looked to re-establish the Nazi Party. Most Germans ignored him until the American Depression. During this time, Americans stopped giving Germany loans and the economy collapsed. The unemployment rate began to grow quickly. Consequently, the German people looked up to Hitler for a steady and promising leader. Early 1933, German leaders named Hitler Chancellor. In this position, he aimed to elect a new parliament that would support him. Reaching this goal, Chancellor Hitler asked them to give him dictatorial power for 4 years. Hitler did indeed become a dictator. He used this power to establish a totalitarian state in which he eliminated all other opposing political parties and created a brutal secret police called the Gestapo. Furthermore, the Nazis took control of the economy. Even though strikes and labor unions were banned, the unemployment rate drastically dropped and the economy started to improve. Hitler and the Nazis' need for power did not stop there. He wanted to complete control over every aspect of German life. He molded the press, the radio, writing, and art into forms of propaganda. Young boys and girls also were forced to join groups that supported the Nazis. He formed anti-Semitism acts or acts against Jews. These would later develop into calamitous Holocaust, in which a program of genocide was enacted against Jewish people. Soon, Europe was once again on the brink of crisis. Nazis wanted to regain the territories they lost in the treaties of Versailles. Germany had moved into Rhineland and in 1939 invaded Poland. What resulted was the Second World War. Although Hitler may have become a truly dynamic leader, much of his power was used toward harsh and immoral acts. The German leader proved to be one of the cruelest figures in all of history.